my name is Yanae Baptiste. I am the Special Assistant with the Office of the Governor, and I process his proclamations, letters, and awards. So I graduated from North Carolina Central University in Durham. I graduated with my mass communications degree with a public relations concentration. So with mass communication, it is the overall maintenance of the public image of a company or government or person if you are working with an elected official. So I help keep the branding all together and consistent. In college, I did a lot of internships, a lot of in-class projects that aligned with my degree with mass communication. So I worked with the communications relations office within the school. I helped with their press releases. I helped navigate the public communication when it came to people getting to know the university. During homecoming, I helped with the marketing aspect, and I also helped with the social media portion, so that covered the marketing side of public relations as well. I believe these experiences are very important. I believe working in the offices and having these internships prepare you for the real world. I can definitely say from experience, these offices prepared me to work with state government since they are state employee operated. So transitioning from college life into the professional world was very seamless for me. So going into the governor's office, I didn't realize how broad the office was. Going in, I started working with the Office of Public Engagement. There are two different sides. There is the outreach side, and then there's the constituent services side. I serve on the constituent services side, meaning anyone living in North Carolina, we service them. We service the people. So if they have an issue, we help them to know where exactly within state government they would contact to get help. Me personally, I work with the proclamations. So a proclamation is a fancy sheet of paper where the governor proclaims a National Awareness Day, month, or week, meaning if there was a National Sock Day, he would write language to proclaim that day as National Sock Day. So an example of a proclamation would be Year of the Public Schools. This year was our first time doing a year-long proclamation. We usually don't do year-long ones, just the different days, months, or weeks. So within my current position, I process proclamations. Requests can come from in-state constituents, state employees, or out-of-state organizations. I also started processing awards given to state employees or non-state employees. So there are the Order of the Longleaf Pine Awards, which awards state employees who have worked within state government for 30 or more years. There's the Old North State, that is awarded to state employees or non-state employees who have worked 20 years at least. And then there's a certificate of appreciation where it doesn't matter how many years you worked, but if your supervisor or your office would like to give you something before you retire, that is something that we do award. I found out about this position from a connection that I made within state government. When I first started within state government, I started with the HBCU Fellows Program with the North Carolina Department of Transportation. When my fellowship ended within the end of the 2 years, they told me about an opening with the governor's office as a proclamations writer. So it's really important to make those connections when you're working in state government or anywhere in general, because you never know where your next position can come from. I found out about this position through a connection that I made while working with the North Carolina Department of Transportation while working as an historically black college and university fellow. I made that connection just working full-time within the department. They told me that the Office of the Governor needed a proclamations writer, and I was at the end of my 2-year fellowship, so that was an easy transition. Working with NCDOT, that prepared me greatly going into state government. When you start that program, they throw you in there as a full-time employee, so you have all of the experience. They treat you like a full-time employee. You get all of your soft skills and hard skills. They have professional development programs for you to complete. One of them would be the Lean Six Sigma program, which helps with project management and time management, so that helps you on your job. Within the office, you work with communicating with other organizations and in other offices. So after college, working with the North Carolina Department of Transportation and the Office of the Governor really opened my eyes to all of the possibilities that are within state government. Graduating from college, I wanted to be a public relations specialist in an entertainment firm, but working within state government, my eyes have been open to the many possibilities that are within state government. With my time in state government, I have learned there are a multitude of different opportunities within different divisions, different offices. You can work on the policy side when it comes to communication. You can work with the outreach side of public relations, or the marketing side when it comes to communications with state government. So that would include marketing communications as a coordinator, or you can become a IT specialist, but on the communication side. There are so many possibilities. Since working with state government, my future career goals are now working in any outreach office. I have noticed that there's a missing piece when it comes to state government and different communities, so I would love to bridge that gap with my communications degree. My advice to young students would be listen to the ones who have worked in state government very long. They have all of the little keys to success. Be a sponge. Take advice. Do not take anything personal. And just know there's a space for you within state government.